You guys don't want community with black people. You just want black people to be available at your disposal. So when the election happened and the results are what they were, even though I felt like it was rigged, I said to myself and on my social media platforms that I wasn't going to protest. I wasn't changing my profile picture. I wasn't hashtagging. I wasn't donating to an organization. You know why? Because I voted. And then I can't help but think about if the results were the way you guys thought they would be when you went to vote the way that you did, would you still want to have community today with black people? If he did everything the way that he said he would or that you imagined he would? In my opinion, the answer to that question is no. Which is why you want us to come to the front and rally with you and support you and stand together for a cause that we did not vote for. And let's not forget the disrespect that many of you gave the black content creators who got on this app to make you aware what would come down the pipeline if you voted for that man. And guess what y'all did? You voted for that man. And now what they said was going to happen is happening. This is the consequence.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this on my FYP where some people, especially Latinos, were actually making videos and talking about the black people who are saying that this is not their fight, this is not their business. Okay, that after these other people, after they are done deporting them, that these black Americans will be the next people that they will be coming for. A lot of them actually had a lot to say, and black people came out to really tackle them and like, you know what, you don't understand history and the history of black Americans, especially. You don't understand how FBAs came into the United States, how, you know, whatever thing that happened to them, their forefathers and all of that. So if you understand it deeply, I doubt if you come out to really call them out and talk about how if they don't fight alongside you that they will be deporting them, because where exactly are they going to be taking them to? It's only when you know where they came from then you can deport them to that place, unlike you Latinos who already know where you're coming from, right? Well, a lot of them came out and said so many things. I'm just going to let the videos roll, then I'll come back with the commentary. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and credit to all creators on this video. So let's go watch, then I'll come back with the commentary.
One of the many things that is being made abundantly clear in 2025 is that every other group considers black Americans to be their punching bag. And what is happening is that while all of these other groups are directing their so-called outrage and vitriol and disrespect towards the black community, white supremacy is tearing you all a collective new one. It's not black Americans, Hispanic and Latinos that are vanishing you off the street, kidnapping you, detaining you without due process, and deporting you. To the pro-Palestine activists, and Muslims and Arab Americans, it's not black Americans that are bombing Gaza into oblivion with plans to make it into a resort where you can buy timeshares if you have enough money. And the indigenous woman that came on here recently and made a video equating black Americans with settler immigrants, like our ancestors chose to leave Africa and come here and set up shop, like European immigrants did, instead of the human trafficking and chattel slavery that went on for hundreds of years, where we were forced to come here and build what is now the United States of America. It's really ludicrous to me because as you all are on here, I know for clout and views, attacking black people, because that's the trendy thing to do. White supremacy is brutally letting you all know that no matter your proximity to whiteness, no matter how you might think that you are the model minority, that you are not ever going to have a place in white supremacy. So I think that you all need to direct all of your so-called outrage and energy towards attacking the real enemy. Because black people, we're not going to go out in these streets to be your human shields and to be your cannon fodder and to do the hard work for you like we are mules. We have already told you this, but we're showing you better than we can tell you. So everybody else who is not us, you best wake up.
And for all the people saying when they're done with the Hispanics, they are coming for the black people next, that does not sound like you are concerned for us. That sounds like a threat. And I tell you this, they're not coming for black people. We are of this land. We are of this country. We are U.S. citizens. And the day that black Americans decide we want to leave the country, the American government will lock the border down and won't let us leave. That is guaranteed. That is fact. We make this nation spin. So cut that shit out.
Y'all know when Latinos and Hispanics be like, Black Americans are next? They really thought that Black Americans are immigrants. And that explains why they voted the way they voted. They try to get us up out of here. But I got to say to the Latino community, not only did your ESL classes, but the American educational system failed you tremendously. Because Black Americans are not immigrants and we're not going anywhere. And this is how ill-informed they are. They really think because they're in the middle between black and white that they're white adjacent, when that's far from the truth. It's only 3 categories that's broken down in this country. You have white Americans, you have non-whites, and you have Black Americans. The people in the middle, y'all just extras in this movie. The main characters are the white Americans and the Black Americans, and sometimes the Native Americans make a guest appearance. This country spent too much money, trillions of dollars, in painting Black people as the bad guys. That's the default, to even get rid of Black Americans, as sad as that may sound. And you know who's catching on quick, who's learning the game real quick? Africans and Caribbeans. That's why they're cosplaying as Black Americans. They're not cosplaying as Black Americans to trick us Black Americans. They're doing it to trick white Americans because they don't want to be deported.
Who had our back? Who been fighting with us? And every time we did fight, they made it look like we were being thugs and bullies and tearing up the place. But that wasn't us. Right. It was people added to the supposed to be the cause, you know? So yeah, set this one out. Let them go ahead and do what they go do. They go either tear it up, they go either they not gonna get arrested. They probably go slap them on the wrist, tell them to go home because they not us. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, because I think everybody from that January 6th, then they all get party. Everybody?
Yes, they did. They got
party. So everybody got party. Okay. Yeah. So why should we come and help anybody do anything when we're always made to be the bad person? That's my thoughts though.
It's funny how these people expect that after ICE is done deporting them, that the next people they'll be deporting are Black Americans. Where did you get that theory from? Oh, was that the reason why they voted the way they did? I think that question needs to be asked often and on, because these guys had community members who are already documented in the country and has the right to vote, only for them to go out there and voted against their own community members who are undocumented, knowing fully well the majority of the community members are actually undocumented. And now they are calling on Black people to help them. Why not call your celebrities? You're not calling your community members who are documented in the country. They all have a platform. Why are they not using it to speak out? Why are they not on the street with you guys? Why are you the only one on the street? And right now, you are not looking for people that can go on the street, campaign for you, or, scream for you, do all the protests that you need. And that's it. Do you all really need a community? That's the question that has been in the mouth of many Black people. They want to know, is it really a community that you're looking for, or you're looking for a shield? Because that's all you guys are, using them for, have been using them for. A shield and not a relationship. You do not need a community with them, because if you even come to your own circle, how many Black friends do you have really? How many of them are really in your circle? For years, Black people have always been on the street for other people. For years, they have stand in the gap for a lot of people. For years, it has always been about other people, including last year, 5th of November. They went out there to go vote for your behalf, on your behalf, because they saw that you were not ready to save yourself, no matter how they tell you. They all came out in mass to make sure that you get what you deserve. Most of you were ready, seeking your legal status in the country. So they saw through and said, you know what, the best was to get you that citizenship in the country, get your legal status so you can become an American like them. But no, your community members went there and voted against you for you to leave the country instead. And yet, none of you is even calling out those your community members, your celebrities who went even at the podium of those campaign trail to go talk about how you guys should vote. Your community should vote for the current administration and how he love you guys and all that. What about now? What about those people who sang, I will vote, vote on under? What about those people? Where are they right now? They are nowhere to be found. And yet you're calling on people who have countlessly told you, we are resting. This is our resting era. We are not interested in, standing in the gap for anybody anymore. This is all saying enough is enough. You are now calling on them for help. Well, guys, I would really love to know what you think about today's video and this Latinos calling on black people for help. I would love to hear from you what you think about today's video in the comment section. Go ahead and type out your thoughts in the comment. And please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like, if you have not subscribed to my channel before, let's get it to 30K this month. I know that's possible. If every one of you that watch my video subscribe to my channel, I will get to my 30K sub. So please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you on my next video. Bye, guys.